Another album cover where clearly they are at least by a beachside of some kind. And I am not. Wake Up Sunshine is the 8th studio album released by All Time Low. This is a band that I am familiar with, although I have not listened to a lot of their music before this album very intentionally. Having said that, after listening to this album, there's probably a good chance I'm going to go back and look at their past discography because there is a lot in this album that I enjoyed. I was not aware that their sound was like this. It is very much a traditional alternative rock, alternative punk rock kind of vibe that I really enjoyed when I was in high school. And I still like listening to that even today. I don't understand why people think that is a sound that is outdated now. I don't know a lot of people who actually say that, but it's not one that's played in the mainstream scene anymore. And again, I'm not sure that their entire discography sounds exactly like this, but if there is anything else that sounds much like this album, I will be very pleasantly, positively surprised. I would like that. Albeit this album does have its flaws that I personally see with it. Overall, I had a very fun time. So let's start chatting about it. They get started with this album what I would call a traditional basic song, but in this regard it is a good strong opener called Some Kind of Disaster. This is a mood that just got me reeled in, hooked pretty quickly. It does have kind of a funny ending, but I can kind of overlook it when I'm enjoying the rest of the song. The song Sleeping In also has an additionally good vibe. It could be stronger on the emotional side leading up into the chorus, but it has its moments where it shines. Then there's the song Melancholy, Kaleidoscope. I can get into this. Also, this is one of those songs where they have a very good line that is very memorable. Can't be 100 if you're only giving 95. True for so many things out there. The self-titled track, Wake Up Sunshine, it's an enjoyable song, but it kind of slows down in the third verse, and I don't really know why. Just something I noticed. The song Monsters that features Black Bear, I don't really care for the feature. It doesn't seem like it meshes with the song nor the vibe of the album that it's trying to give off. Even though this song is a little bit more of the harder rock attempt in this album, just everything else doesn't fit. There's an interlude song called Pretty Venom. It's not a terrible sounding song, but it's not ultra on point either. The song Favorite Place, this is one of the more mellow songs that works out really well for me, and it has something to say. The song Safe, this one's basically saying just stop thinking it over and drive moving forward. It speaks to me. And then the last few songs work out really well. It ends actually pretty strong here. Of these four, I'm gonna highlight the song Clumsy. Basically about the irony of not being thoughtful with others' feelings or emotions. Not that that's always something that matters, but you can be at least a little mindful. So while I did mention some things I had some issues with, so much of this album makes me think, why are not others trying to do music like this? This is not a genre where I feel like its atmosphere has dissolved into history. I really feel like this could still be relatable to a lot of people. It's just that maybe we're consumed with a couple of other ideas at the moment. But I'm glad that these guys are still trying to give this. And I've known a lot of other people who have enjoyed this album. I'm getting on this one a little late, but I had to share my thoughts because I would like more music like this. There's tons of songs in here that I know I'm going to have on my 2020 playlist. They did something right here. So after having listened and reviewed this album, with production of 90%, creativity 80%, expression and lyrics 82%, I'm going to give this album a good. Does anyone else feel the same way that I do about this kind of alternative punk rock? Let me know if you're done with this genre or if you miss it and if there's a lot of music that you go back to because of this genre. I'm curious about that. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And remember, if you want to discover, promote, and review the best in entertainment, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff down below so you can get that yes in your life. See you next time.